Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting edition of BroLeague Rainbow Six Siege. We got another good matchup for you tonight. We got the cold ones taking on Hobbs' little Smokies. I'm Jay, and with me is my good pal Salt. Salt, say hi to the folks at home.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
We will go ahead and get into this. We're going to take a look at some rosters. Coming up for the cold ones, we do have Vedrits, Gluteus Maximus, Terry, Quisitive, and Gurman, but playing for Gurman tonight, we will actually have Baby Merchant subbing for him. Then on the other side, we got Hobbs' Little Smokies. With them, we've got Leonidas Mama, we got Relic, Ian, Blue Devil, and Ninetales, but subbing out for Ninetales, we have Madame Zeroni. And we are going to take this to Clubhouse this evening. So I think we're going to make sure everybody's ready.
Yep, looks like everybody's ready. We got Clubhouse rolling here. And go ahead and jump into the game.
Things started. So, little background so far. These are two teams that are currently winless. Actually, the only two winless teams left in the Wolfguard division.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep. So, but, that's going to get fixed tonight. One of them is going to get a win.
One of them. And I don't think I've seen these guys play very often. I think I was actually part of one of the streams for the cold ones, but I don't remember what I guess they lost, so.
Yeah, cold ones, that was actually up against our Super Soakers.
Oh, and, there you go.
Yeah, first match of the season on the Chalet.
Right.
So that was a regulation loss, so they didn't receive any points. Hobbs Little Smokies also took a regulations loss. So they also have no points. So someone's going to get some points on the board.
Winless and pointless.
Yep. At least some points. Hopefully 3 for whoever can get it done in regulation, right? So
yeah, right. So
verse band coming out, we got Osa from the cold ones, which is apparently something they're not a fan of. That was a band they also selected when they played Super Soakers. So
yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's a portable shield they can just place down the attacker side at least. So
good versatility, good gun, good all-around operator.
Habana is a pretty common ban on Clubhouse, I'd say, trying to get rid of some of the hard breach.
Yeah, the easy access to the hatches and stuff. Cade is also not a surprising ban here, making it more complicated to get those hatches with Cade on the board, so they're going to make sure that doesn't happen. And be interested to see what this final ban coming out is. I do think it's interesting. Thatcher is going to be on the board, so sometimes I find it interesting to see Cade get banned, even if Thatcher gets left. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you don't have someone that likes to play Thatcher a lot, which these days there probably isn't a lot of people because he was such a perma ban.
Yeah,
there might not be any Thatcher mains left out.
Right. Yeah, and Cade tricking is a thing, and they've improved bandit tricking at this point, so it's still pretty tough even with a Thatcher.
True. Solus was that final ban. Obviously, she's very strong, very powerful, gets rid of drones very easily. Even when you think your drone is safe, she will find it. So with Solus off the table, you can bring those drones inside and feel a little safer about it.
Won't have to worry about it. Looks like they went downstairs first. Pretty normal lineup here, I'd say. They were going to bring a bandit, but I think they may have been playing.
Yeah, they pulled that off. Yep. Yeah, basement hold. I think it's, definitely a strong site. In my opinion, might be the strongest site, but this is one of those few sites I think you can actually, turtle it up pretty good with 4 or 5 guys if you really wanted to. But we've seen more and more people really just wanting to get those roams going, those extensions above, to just waste that time. And the key thing is how much does the attackers, put into clearing that roam? Because you get caught up on that 3rd floor of Clubhouse for, the first minute and a half of the match. It makes taking the rest of that basement real tough with only 1:30 to go. So we'll see what they do here.
That is the main point of the roam on this site, is to waste as much time as possible. Even if you die with no kills, wasting a good 2 minutes can get you a long way.
No, that's definitely a solid win there. So we do see Dritz. He is all the way over holding like an entry point to, is that the strip club? Yep. So He's going to contest anything coming from the strip side. Doesn't seem to be any action that way, though.
Nope, looks like they're entering through stock.
Yeah, they're already in. See Rexel pushing up. He's already pushing up into bar.
Nobody's upstairs.
Got a drone in front of him. They're going to go ahead and push up to take this ground. It looks like he does got a ping coming out here.
Yep, they're pinging Dritz over here. Got drones on him.
Dritz is going to fall into kitchen. This is kind of a tough spot. Yeah. Doesn't have an easy way out here, so he's really going to play his life. And they seem to know that he's here.
Yeah. Oh, there it
They're
is.
looking for him, and they've got him. So nice pick by Rexel there. Good job of droning that out and really, pushing him into a corner and getting that roam cleared away.
They really did get the drones figured out there, and unfortunately for the roam, they didn't waste so much time.
Ooh, Rexel getting gluteus there.
Yep, came all the way down.
I think that was a pick on the site from the stairs. Yep. So Devil getting some vertical open here. See what he got. They do have that church hatch open, that moto hatch open. Getting some drones on the site, looking, see what they can do here. Looks like Madame Zeroni was looking above, maybe wondering if there's still somebody up above there, but
yeah,
it's clear.
Probably asking. They had droned it earlier when they took out the alibi. They're
So
putting
that
some
kitchen
blue
hatch.
pressure on. Oh, yep.
Yep. Kitchen hatch is getting open here. Leonidas Mom is pushing down into the oil pit, gets a pick into blue. And it's a 5v2 with 40 seconds here. And the cold ones kind of got their work cut out for them on this one. Ian's going to go up and push through Moto, get that kill. But he gets refragged. Terry gets him. But Rexel's going to shut it down there. That was pretty clean.
Pretty clean attack. They got the roam cleared out pretty easily. They did really good drone work to get Alibi dead pretty quickly, although she kind of backed herself out into the kitchen, so.
Absolutely. They took the ground pretty quick. They realized stock was clear, waiting was clear. They pushed right up to bar, and then once they got the call out there on Dritz being kind of on that strip side, floating through bathroom and over into the kitchen hall, they did a nice job of just kind of setting up the trap and putting him into the corner. I think the mistake Dritz made there was just kind of getting himself trapped in the kitchen. I think either going upstairs or even going just back downstairs playing for the site at that point would have been definitely the safer play. Because unfortunately, he didn't really take a whole lot of time off the clock playing his life for that one. But
yeah, almost not worth it.
So they do go back down to the basement, and it looks like almost the exact same lineup. Instead, we're going to see a Vigil come out for Baby Merchant.
Yeah, I think that's instead of the Malusi. They're trying to do a stronger roam presence here.
I think putting Merchant out on the roam is probably a good call. He's a feisty guy, so he's probably the kind of guy you want out there on a roam, and he's not afraid to take a good fight and swing on you when you're least expecting it. So
yep, he's also the Vigil, so that'll make it a little bit harder to drone him. We'll see how they do.
Do see Dritz on the Alibi coming back upstairs here, so it looks like we're going to see a double roam this time. Merchant and Dritz out here.
Yep. They only lost one drone, so they've got plenty to sort of make this happen.
Looks like they're going to actually contest the side of the map that they all entered from last time. Do see Rexel taking the Zubia up top. Looks like she's going to come in from above. Open up this single construction wall. They're getting the drones going here, trying to see what they can take. Seem to be a little slower about it this time. Probably expecting more of a roam, more of a contestation, of getting into the building than last time. But
yeah, I think they've seen that Vigil, and he was over by garage when they spawned in, so they're taking the extra time.
All the way top floor into office now, or logistics office. Rexel's on the hunt though. Looking for him. Knows he's up here. Doesn't quite know where the drone is coming out for him. Oh, and he swings the bedroom and just doesn't realize that Rexel's there. Rexel getting the pick. Another good example of some solid drone work and pushing the roam right into the guns that time. So well done
looks
there.
like he's felled back to site. Roam not looking too good on the cold one side here, but they're going to try and hold it out.
No, but a safer call. They did waste a lot more time this time, though. We are down to 1:35 already. So a little more time wasted with the roam that time, but unfortunately no kills netted out of it. But Dritz does get back safely, so 4 people on site. This is still a tough take for the attack at this point. They still don't have a lot. They still don't have hatches open, and really no solid lines of sights opened up for vertical or anything. They're still droning.
They're still droning out. They
And
were
this
really
is
worried about
kind
strip.
of, yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier, where sometimes it's almost like it gets into the head a little bit of the attackers with the roam on this map. I don't know why, but I see it happen a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of time gets wasted on just trying to make sure no one's hiding somewhere.
There's a lot of nooks and crannies.
Yep. But the kills are coming out, so despite the kind of slower start to this round, they're getting the kills onto the site. They're getting them, looks like, through some of these vertical plays. Devil has moved down into the main stairwell, contesting some fights in the hallway there. Inquisitive just looking for whatever intel he can get on this Maestro cam. Oh, and Gluteus is going to get taken down by Rexel. And it's all up to the Maestro of Inquisitive, and it's not looking good. He's getting collapsed in on. He's going to try to take a swing there, but doesn't get it, and shuts him down. So another very clean attack, and a little slower, a little more time wasted by the roam, but still not enough to slow the attack down from being successful. So
Definitely not enough. It was a flawless round too. None of them died, which is pretty impressive.
was absolutely.
I'm
So
really.
we'll see if they,
I was gonna say
Go
I'm
ahead.
really impressed about whoever's playing IQ. I think it was Leonidas here, just pushing solo down blue. Usually,
Yeah.
I see at least another person pushing the other angle, but he's just taking
coming
that
down the stairs.
all by
Yep.
himself, pushing
Got
that
a
pressure
good
on the
pick
site.
there. Yeah, they're doing a nice job of kind of getting the pressure from everywhere. They're getting the angles from the vertical play. They're getting the hatches open. They're getting someone down the main stairs, kind of contesting that hallway roam, the ability to move through there. They're getting someone down blue, so nice, good spread out attack. It's working out for him so far.
And the drone economy is
Rexel,
really good.
yeah, and Rexel's hot right now. He's 6-0, so getting some nice picks. And
Yeah, there's
setting
only
them up
2
pretty-
deaths on the attacking or the orange team. Hobbs.
Yeah.
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 They've elected to go upstairs this time after trying it twice in the basement.
Yeah, it's probably doesn't feel great losing basement site twice in a row on Clubhouse. So definitely want to get something different going, try to get some sort of momentum. But I'm sure it doesn't feel good losing what you probably some would say is the stronger,
Right.
one of the stronger sites, if not the strongest site on the map. They do go to cash, which I find interesting. I'm more of a bedroom gym guy myself, but cash is still a viable site.
Looks like Terry's
We'll
gonna try and
see.
bandit trick this.
Yep. There is no Thatcher.
Nope,
There
there's
is
a
a
Thatcher.
Thatcher. Yep, Ian does have the Thatcher. So it definitely makes it easier. Put the Claymore down here, see if you can get anything
Get a
with
free
that.
kill, yeah.
And it looks like he's waiting.
What
Merchant
else is going on downstairs?
gets him a pick there. Was that coming in from waiting? Yep.
Yep.
And that is an angle that can be very tough to contest, coming from that big double door there. And they're gonna go for it. He's gonna get the bandit down, and he gets it. Yeah, so he gets it off. I don't think he lost the thermite charge.
I think he
though.
screwed it up.
Yeah, he still has 2.
It's the wrong side.
So he gets the one down.
He
He's
doesn't.
not
He's
gonna
already
get it
got
down
too
in
many
time.
down.
So he saved the other thermite too as well. So he actually still has one left. But Terry's gonna come down here and catch his devil sleeping a little bit, looking for a vertical play. Quiz is down on the rafters.
What a dodge.
And yeah, thermite dropping just in time. I don't think he knows.
I think he knows.
Does he
Doesn't
know?
know where he's at.
Does know, but just doesn't quite look at it tight enough there, and Terry takes him down. So Terry coming downstairs after the failed bandit trick attempt, and just gets two solid kills, and he's got the cold ones looking at getting their first round here. Ooh,
Reed's
Ian
bandit
comes
there.
out though. Yep.
The zombie's down upstairs. I think just got the kill confirmed.
Oh, and another couple kills coming out.
Wow, the bringing
And
back
just
to
like
2-2.
Yeah, this is a now winnable round for Hobbs little Smokies. So they do have Raptors control.
Yep. What a run out.
And a jump out there. The Menace Baby Merchant himself. And this is big. This is a 2v1. They do have sight. And Ian's gonna try to get this plant down. Merchant trying to get him off of it from below. Does stick it, but it's just not gonna be enough. Dritz was waiting for him to come around there. And they're gonna get their first round. So
I was gonna
very
say
solid.
I was gonna say that they have the wall open, but they didn't have the garage control on it. But they ended up getting it eventually.
They got the garage control. Unfortunately, there was still nobody out on the wall at that point. They kind of lost some people there, and it just didn't quite all work out in the timing of what they needed to do. But honestly, I think the big plays there was coming from Terry. He gets he goes for the bandit trick, doesn't quite get it, but then immediately just goes down below, catches the Ayana trying to go for. She was looking straight up, so probably going for some sort of depth charge or some vertical play there, and then hide in there and stock and just holding a tight angle there. So getting 2 big picks that set him up with the early man advantage, I think was probably the play that really got him going there. And
yeah, that is a big thing on this side if you can get man advantage, especially on the defensive side, because you need quite a few people to hold some angles. There's a lot of angles to hold on that cache site.
Absolutely. So they are going to move on to the gym bedroom side now. Opting to stay away from basement for another round.
Yeah.
Looking at the lineup here, we do see the castle. Pretty solid pick for this site. We'll see what Merchant decides to do with it. My guess is probably going to get some on these windows. Yep. See the windows set up. See him. I don't see too much going on the cache side extension. They do have the sight line open up. Okay, they do have the walls. So yep, Maximus is getting those reinforced. So they are getting that set up for that cache side extension. They got 1 panel on the logistics wall. So pretty standard setup here.
It's pretty standard. There's no Mira.
No Mira. She is on the board.
She's on the board and available. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Oh, and it looks like we have lost Gluteus Maximus.
Fortunately, I don't exactly know what the rules is. Can pause.
I think they can...
Well, we can't pause. Can I not pause?
No, not during action phase, so... Let me double check for you.
Not sure what the rules are for a disconnection right at the beginning. It was right at the end of the prep phase round. They're playing it out so far, so we'll just go as we go.
They can ask for it within 30 seconds of the action phase, which they did not ask for it.
Didn't ask for it. So I guess we're just going to let them play it out, and then we'll pause. Bandit trick successful over here, even though with the Thatcher, he's doing it again.
Oh, he's going to get the other one down.
Got that.
Oh, he pulls it off. So he saves
it.
He saves it. Is he going to get this?
Yep.
Yeah, Bandit doesn't get the right panel here, so he's going to get this one open.
Yep.
I have to say, Madams are doing a nice job of saving those.
That was a nice little move.
That's the second time I've seen them get that save on the thermite charge. So going over here, Devil is working on with Ace to get this cache extension pushed out. Getting some walls opened up and a nice peek by Rexel there. Taking out the frost of Quisitive.
Merchant's gonna come in here on the flank.
35 Merchant, yeah, he is.
A little too late now, but they have a drone on the stairs.
Looking to be
I don't know
sneaky.
if the drone's gonna see him. Can't see it if it was on.
I don't know if anybody's on it.
Oh, he just got on.
He's on it now though, and he just doesn't know where he's at.
Angle.
He tries to peek the tight angle. It's a good attempt by Merchant there. Rexel gets another kill there. He is having a day. 8-1 so far. And Terry's gonna look for this last second flank. But Rexel's there. He's already holding it, waiting for it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think that even having 5 players there would have saved them. They may have gotten another kill or 2, but the attack was pretty clean there. We do have all 5 players on both teams now, so we'll just continue as is. Nobody asked for a rehost, but...
Yeah, I believe so. I did pull it up. It is 30 seconds. So as long as no player's been killed, and it's within the first 30 seconds of the action phase, but they did not ask for the rehost.
Yeah, and they may not know that rule either, but I'm sure everybody will be okay with it. Like I said, that attack was pretty clean. They had most of their players up. Even with the 5th player, it may not have changed too much. I'm pretty sure that Gluteus Maximus actually did have all of their utility out anyway as well. So looks like they're going to come back to the top floor here and set up basically the same.
Yeah, it looks like the exact same lineup. Still no Mira.
No Mira.
Which I feel like brings a lot of value to this site. But again, it's kind of one of those situations where maybe just no one's comfortable playing her.
Yeah, that's
she does,
true.
you know, she was heavily banned there for a long period of time, so we'll see what they do. It looks like they're going to go for pretty much a very similar setup. They're going to go for the bandit trick again. Terry getting very close to getting it, but really been impressed by Madame Zeroni on kind of faking it out and saving those thermite charges.
Right, yeah. We'll see how she does. Or they.
It looks like they're going to go for a similar take here. Thermite heading for that jacuzzi wall. Do have Rexel going towards the cache side again.
Yeah, last time they did a 2-3 split basically with 2 people on the cache side trying to take that in, and then the 3 people over here.
The diffuser is with Rexel, so something to keep an eye on.
That's true.
As he's done most of their kind of entering and dirty work there. Ooh, and he does get the first of the thermite exothermic charges. He's going to get the second one down. I think he knows which one it was going to, but thermite fakes it out here. And still listening.
They're throwing it out. Someone's going to try and get on the...
So an ultimate chess match here between the bandit and the thermite. The drone comes out to try to get some intel. And now the thermite's just going to feed some intel here. The player that's stuck. Oh, but Dritz gets a nice cheeky angle there and gets a kill. His mama, meanwhile, does take out Merchant. And those kills came out pretty much one right after the other, so it's a 4v4, so it stays even. Thermite's still looking to get this wall open.
They've got the...
Looks like it's going to happen. Yep. So that jacuzzi wall does finally get open with about 1:15 left to go here. They do have no control, actually. They don't have control of the cache side here. Ooh, a nice kill from Devil looking into the cache there. That was the cache player. So 4v3, Rexel does finally get into the cache and start pushing up here. I still don't know if they know he has... I mean, surely they know he has diffuser, but I don't know if this was the intended play. Maybe they are going to go for that A-bomb chassis plant.
He is on a heater, so... Oh, but...
Gluteus, though, was there waiting for him to come through that door and does take him down, and that's diffuser down, so... Ooh, and another nice peek. Gluteus doing a lot of damage there. Devil does take down Dritz. So it's now 2v3. But the diffuser is down on the cache side with just under 30 seconds to go here. Thermite does push in. Leonidas is pushing up. Terry's going to take down Devil. Oh, and Terry gets some shots onto Leonidas there. Escapes with half health. Time is running out. They got to make a play for the site. He's got to try to get away. Pushes him right into Gluteus there. And that's diffuser. Unfortunately, this one's just going to not come to fruition for the attack. Good attempt, though.
Yeah, very good attempt. It was really that wall that kind of hung him up a little bit.
Yeah, the wall hang up, and honestly, the Rexel having the diffuser, I don't know if that was intended or not, but him kind of being by himself on that side with the diffuser, I kind of saw that being a problematic because, you know, if he does die, which he did, you're leaving the diffuser all alone. Someone's got to rotate for it. And that ended up ultimately probably being key thing for that round because, I mean, it was a 3v2 at one point. They did have some control of, like, the gym side. I know Thermite had pushed up into there, so probably could have got a plant down.
Yep, that's
had one of those other players. So unfortunate kind of string of events there for the attack, but nonetheless, they're still sitting with the lead. And if they could close out one more round here, a 4-2 half would be pretty solid for the attacking side of Clubhouse, I'd say.
That's a really solid half. Even a 3-3 is pretty okay.
Oh, for sure.
I think the cold ones are really hoping for a 3-3.
Yep. So they do elect to go back to the cache site here, cache CC. So staying away from that that basement site after losing it the opening 2 rounds. They do not go back to it at all in this half. So we'll see what they they can pull this one off.
This is their last round as well.
Yep. Pretty solid standard lineup for this top floor. I do like the zombie pick for the Raptors play. She definitely helps kind of make that area a little better for the defense and a little tougher for the attackers to get those angles on them. So
yeah, they didn't even try to take the garage until they had the wall open last time. So let's see what they do here. Looks like Ian actually has the diffuser this time, so it may have been a mistake to give it to Rexel. Back to this dance of the bandit and the thermite. Thermite just goes for it.
Yeah, he's just gonna go full send it on this one. He's gonna get it.
Yep, Terry was too late. Wasn't paying attention.
He does drop. Ooh, he goes for the exact same play as last time. Drops the stairs, looking for that kill, but this time they were at the double door waiting for him.
They were ready.
Almost as if they knew it was gonna happen.
They learned something.
So we do have a little bit of a man advantage here for the attack, but Merchant, man, just continues to get those menacing runouts. Gets a nice kill onto Ian there. And that is the Thatcher down, which, for the most part, I think the Thatcher accomplished what he needed to, helping get the wall open.
Yep.
So no major loss on the utility side. Rexel's trying to sneak up the stairs here.
He could see his head if he just looked up.
But does Dritz know? I mean, Dritz definitely knows someone's there, but now he's going to pull off. Drexel going to take, and Drexel takes advantage of it. So, wow, the patience by Rexel there, sorry, to wait out Dritz on that. And Quiz is playing for his life in this Raptors spot right now. And pressure coming out from all sides, and it's just going to be too much for him. So, unfortunately, they can't tie it up in the first half. They are going to go down 4-2. Yep, 4-2. 4-2 advantage for Hobbs' little Smoky. So solid attacking. And honestly, most of those attacking rounds were very clean. Great droning, excellent entry fragging, and really just good clean attacks. The couple rounds they lost, and just maybe some slight oversights. I think the big one was the diffuser being on Rexel. I don't think that was intended.
Yeah. Probably one mistake that they made.
That doesn't happen, honestly. I mean, that
round
could have been their round, and
different.
It might be a 5-1 advantage for them here. So,
yeah, true. Yeah, one thing for the Cold Ones defense there, I don't think that they have, or at least they need to work on the roam game. Maybe it's because they have a sub, but roam was just not working out for them in any sort of the stretch.
Yeah, it definitely didn't net as much as they probably would have liked it to. So. They did have the one round where it definitely wasted a little more time and did a better job on that front, but fortunately it still didn't really turn into much as the attack got multiple kills from vertical plays and things like that. So I think just kind of staying back and trying to hold some better angles on that couple of those basement site holds would have benefited them to just not lose so many people on the site so quickly. But they are on the defensive side now. Hobbs' little Smokies is, and the Cold One's now on the attack side. So haven't got to see much from too much, good from the attacking side of Cold Ones. They only got one attacking round won on their first match. So we'll see if they can string some more rounds together. They're going to need to get definitely more than one if they're going to win this match. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully they'll have at least the same amount of coordination they did on defense, but they're probably going to need a little bit more to get this done. We'll see how the Hobbs will Smokies defense.
Yeah, they brought out the Mira, which was something that
they did.
The Cold Ones did not elect to do, which kind of surprised me. So, and they do also go gym bed first, which big fan of that.
Yeah,
I like the first site selection. I like the mirror play. Where is that second mirror at?
It's in one's in showers, and there's some action going on.
Getting the opening pick there onto Dritz.
Yep, right on the wall.
That was on that cash wall.
I don't know where the other mirror is. Oh, it's on the. I don't know.
Is it in the pocket? Pocket mirror.
Another one. It might be a pocket
another
mirror.
one.
Let's see.
And he's gonna boost himself up and get himself back.
It is a pocket mirror.
So not putting out the second mirror. Interesting play. Maybe waiting to do something a little flexible here mid-round. They know Rexel's on this cash side, and he's been quite the menace so far to start. getting rid of Dritz and Merchant. They're looking to try to get some intel. Not a whole lot going on right now. Gonna trade some shots. Ooh, but Quisitive does actually take him down there, so loses a good chunk of health doing so, though. So under a minute to go, 3v4. They do have control of the cash side now.
All three attackers are together, so that's good.
Yeah, we'll see what they can try to get done here.
Madam Zeroni on a flank. Gonna come up red stairs.
Yep, the Claymore does just get put down there. He heard the activation beep there, so maybe decides to go another way. Ooh, getting a nice ping. Oh, and that's going to get him. Yep. So solid intel there. Netting another kill, and then it's now 2v4 as it's down to 20 seconds, and really just nothing going for the attack here from Cold Ones. They're going to have to push onto site, push this door that's got multiple guns looking at it, and it's not looking good. Quisitive, very low health. Does get some shots out there, but Nitro's going to end it from Leonidas. He gets the 2-for-1 deal there. And, yeah, pretty solid defense there. And really didn't even come to play with the mirror on the other side. They didn't even attempt to get that jacuzzi wall.
They didn't try to. It looks like they were really focused on taking cash. They had the Thatcher over there, the Thermite or the Ace over there. And they were just struggling with that.
Yeah, Rexel... Oof, he was
he's
definitely giving him some smoke over there. So 5-2 lead now for Hobbs little Smokies, as they're going to take it now to the CCTV cache site.
Yep.
So opting out to make basement their tertiary site.
Rexel has one more kill than the entire other team.
Some solid quick math there, but that is accurate. Yeah. So Rexel is doing a number.
He's doing a number. He's having a good time.
Having his way with the other team at this point. And playing the dock is making it even more fun, because what little damage they have done to him that last round, he was able to erase. And I'm sure that's what he plans to do this round as well. So we do see them bringing out the Azami play. It looks like they're going to probably set up some Azami barricades up there in the rafters, help control rafters a little bit. They do get all the garage walls reinforced as well.
Yep,
and it looks like we're going to see, another bandit trick attempt by Ian here.
Attack has brought 2 hard breachers for this site.
Not uncommon. And yeah, it looks like Merchant, he's going to go over to that big garage wall. He's going to get that sight line opened up, and also an entry point access below there. So pretty common to see 2 hard breachers come out for this site. And then the Thermite's going to focus on getting this wall open here. We do have a Thatcher from Gluteus, so they're going to try to see if they can outsmart the bandit trick here. And first one going down. I think he picked the wrong panel to put the bandit down.
They didn't even go for it.
And he tried to fake it out. But he's not going to get it down. Wall's going to get opened up, so nice work by the Thermite and the Thatcher working together there. That open. Merchant, meanwhile, on the roof, going to go ahead and get that Logi hatch open. Dritz looking for something in the rafters. Rexel is the man in the rafters, and probably the best person to put up there right now.
Yeah.
And if I was Dritz, I would tread lightly. Ooh, Dritz getting a nice kill onto Rexel, and that's huge. That's big control, but also big player off the board for them.
Yep.
And Merchant's going to rotate down and help get control of that rest of that garage area there. Saw me holding top red. They're going to start pushing up. Nice cam here, getting some solid intel. They know there's several people there. And Leonidas is going to start lurking for that flank. See if Average Terry knows that he's there. He definitely does not.
Doesn't.
And Leonidas gets him. Yep. So some solid angles being held on the defensive side here. Looked like that head hole opening there on that cache wall looking into the garage benefited him pretty well, getting some nice picks there. Gluteus trying to contest, but Leonidas comes up from below with the nitro cell and takes him out. And that leaves just Quisitive alone. The Thermite out on the breach. And Ian tried to get that C4 to close it out, but Quisitive said no. But
one round away.
Doesn't get it done. Yep. and we will go to match point. So most likely going to see a basement hold, unless they want to get real spicy and take it to bar.
I don't know. I feel like they should get real spicy with it. They've so far won both their defenses and most of their attacks.
Looks like they're going to keep it vanilla. They're going to go basement.
Oh.
And we'll see what they do. See how aggressive they choose to be. Oh. We got to switch to the bar stage.
Oh, I didn't totally miss that. I was looking at the lineup.
Yep.
I was going to say, well, it looks like just another normal lineup from them, almost predictable, but yeah, now it's unpredictable.
Bar stage hold. We're gonna see a little spicy move here by Hobbs' little Smokies to try to close this one out. They're gonna try to get some style points here.
Style points. It's a whole different lineup as well.
Yeah, a very aggressive lineup. Lots of fast operators and fast shooting guns here. So we will see how they try to play this one out. I imagine we're gonna see it spread out pretty thin, honestly. I don't expect to see too many people sitting on the site, and I'm thinking we're gonna see some entry points contested pretty heavily.
I was gonna say, I could be wrong. I just found it interesting that they're gonna reinforce those walls, but it looks like they still are reinforcing. They reinforced most of those walls on the backside there. I find that surprising, honestly.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do here. So Ian's setting up some ADSs there still on the site. We do have Rexel playing in the waiting area. And the attack has to decide which way they're going to take this. And looks like right now they're looking towards the kitchen side. Kitchen and the stock room, where they are focused at the moment. Gluteus getting some holes on this door opened up, looking to see if he can see anything. Rexel's waiting patiently for someone to approach that doorway. And the attack seems a little stalled. I see a bunch of people kind of standing and looking at angles. I don't think anybody's on a drone.
They've been droning, but not right now. They're all trying to hold some angles.
Yep.
Probably
while they're looking. I think they're trying to maybe play out for this aggression. Maybe catch these guys getting a little too aggressive, and Terry gets a nice pick on the Rexel. So far the plan's working a little bit. Gets a nice early pick there.
Looks like their plan is to go in through kitchen.
Yep. Merchant gets another one there.
Not sure where though. Maybe upstairs.
So it is 5v3 and a minute and a half to go, a little over a minute and a half to go. And they've got the man advantage. Got a ping coming out here, but no one is there. I think they are actually looking for Leonidas on this one. They're going to get another drone going here, see if they can get an updated ping, probably. They seem to definitely know he's up here.
Like Terry's going to come along and help.
Yep, Merchant is pushing his way up. Probably looking to get this wall open. I believe I heard a can opener coming out. To get that open. Yeah, and they are still sending a couple guys up there at least to flush out that roam of Leonidas, and they do. They get it. So nice job by them to continue to push the site with a couple guys downstairs, not letting everybody get too focused on getting rid of that roamer. Ooh, but Merchant's going to lose that fight to Devil, but Gluteus gets another kill on to Quisitive. Sorry, Madame Zeroni.
They're just feeding him now.
Devil gets Quisitive.
The attack fell apart.
Makes it a 1v1. This is a ultimate showdown here.
He's
Devil and Dritz.
Dritz is getting pinged.
Yo, doesn't have diffuser either. Diffuser is right outside the door just to the right of Devil, I believe.
Yep.
Time running out. This is going to come down to time, it looks like. He pushes up. Doesn't have a choice. He's got to make a play. And wow, what an absolute spicy ending to this one.
That was really spicy. A big ace coming in.
Unconventional sight pick and a huge ace to clutch it up. What looked like was going to be the attacker's round. But
yeah.
Wow.
Thought they had
solid plays. Rexel was kind of being a demon there. Just a demon that unfortunately the cold ones could not exercise. So, well, Hobbs Little Smokies gets their first win of the season and gets done in regulation, so they'll get 3 points on the board. So they are pretty much right there in the thick of it with everybody now, as it is everyone has 3 points in that division minus the cold ones.
There you go. All settled up. Ready to go. Quite a match there on Clubhouse. Was that a 7-2?
Yep,
Nice little
7-2
ending to
final.
it, honestly. So
Very entertaining.
very entertaining.
Well, that'll do it for this edition of BroLeague Rainbow Six Siege, and I think there's still some matches going on this week, but we'll be heading into the third week here soon. Third week, or I guess third round of matches. So, yeah, looking forward to the rest of it.